All right, we are back with another pick'em video. Going to be going over my favorite plays for the NBA today, and we're on an absolute tear right now. 4-0 in the video picks from last time, 8-0 in the past two videos. So that's two 10Xs back to back, which is awesome to see. Didn't make a video yesterday just because it was March Madness Day. I was busy making brackets till like noon, 1 o'clock, just right until those games started. And I thought people would be focused on, March Madness and things like that. I would have made a video for, college basketball, but I actually can't bet on player props for college in my state for some reason. So I just kind of took the day off a little bit. Obviously, I was active in the Discord, did make some plays over there, and I did also make a post on YouTube where I gave out a play and kind of obviously celebrated the 8-0 run we're on in the past two video picks or videos. And that play did not do very hot. So weird day in the NBA, but again, we just been on a tear. We're also going to be giving away 100 or not 100, but we're going to be giving away a free month of Discord to someone that commented in the last video because we reached 150 likes. So I appreciate everyone doing that. And the way I'm going to keep the integrity of that giveaway is, you might notice I'm just going to do no cuts in this video all the way up until that giveaway. Just, I'm not messing with anything, rigging anything or anything like that. But yeah, our video picks last time are on the board, on the screen. I like to show them each and every day. Doesn't matter if we lose, doesn't matter if we win. And, if I'm not brushing over my losses, I'm definitely not going to brush over my wins here. So again, 4-0, that's 10X, number two. Awesome to see. So Jaren Jackson, Karis LeVert, Yusuf Nurkic, Jason Tatum were the four guys we went to. All of these lines, I think, eventually got bumped. Pretty much every single play I make is going to get eventually bumps just because we always attack value here. But Jaren Jackson stayed well under here. We knew there was going to be blowout potential against Golden State at home. Memphis is obviously a skeleton crew right now, and Jaren Jackson, kind of one of those bigger guys like a Brook Lopez or like a Miles Turner or like a Porzingis. It doesn't rebound the ball all too much, or as much as their height might assume there. But Jaren stayed under for us, which is awesome to see. Karis LeVert here. Again, no Donovan Mitchell, no Evan Mobley, no Max Strus. Tons of injuries there. And he's been diamond and kind of distributing the ball extremely well. We thought Miami might, swarm Darius Garland, and Karis LeVert definitely stepped up there, kind of crushed his PRA. Yusuf Nurkic, a little bit more sweaty first half play here, but did get there for us. I think like the last 2 minutes of the game. This also got bumped up, I think, all the way to 15. Which might have been a push for anyone that got it in later. And then Tatum went to his full game, but also went to his first half. Again, we were between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown was a game-time decision, so we went with Tatum, and that was definitely the good play because Tatum absolutely took over in that first half. Barely did anything in the third quarter. Might have literally not recorded a stat in the third quarter or half of the fourth quarter. So I also played his full game in another play, and he did get there eventually. Like the last 2 minutes, he finally took over a little bit, but first half is definitely the move on Tatum. So awesome day. Again, awesome the past two videos. Awesome really this entire month. We're up like crazy, especially, personally in the Discord, you could access to all my plays and things like that. So having a lot of fun. NBA was weird yesterday, but again, not too worried about one bad day. And again, we didn't play very heavily. So let's get into the board here. Going to start off with Steph Curry. I'm going to go into Steph just because I love the matchup here against Indiana. I usually run through the games. That's how I kind of, I look at this page, whatever, on RotoWire, say, okay, who's injured? What are the games looking like? So like this Boston-Detroit game, I'm like, okay, ton of injuries on Boston. Maybe I go to Tatum or someone because if one of these guys sits, that's going to be a nice boost for Tatum. But you might want to attack first half because Detroit, you never know. This could be a blowout. It's a 14-point spread and rising, which makes me think some of these guys are going to play for Boston. But it's a first half to back-to-back. I think about all this different stuff. So one of the main matchups that got my eye was this Indiana Golden State game. 240-point spread. We don't see that very often since the All-Star break. You see a lot of these games, 209 here, 206 for this game. So a lot of games have been lower scoring, but I really, really liked this matchup right here. And Steph, someone that's kind of hasn't been playing amazing lately, he has played really well against Indiana. So that's kind of my thought process and how I, start making my plays. And Steph definitely kind of popped off the board for me. Not the best hit rate the past 10 games here. You can see some of these games horrible. Not sure if he played this entire game. He played 16 minutes in this one, but kind of, he definitely defers to Kuminga. If Kuminga's hot, if Clay's been playing well, which he has been, whoever it might be, the Warriors do have a decent amount of players that can get hot at the right time. And Steph just needs to have that one of those games today. So love the matchup. The hit rate's not amazing. We can back up a little bit. Look at 2023 as a whole. 60% hit rate when you look at the entire season. This is also a home game, so we know the Warriors love to play at home. This goes up to a 64% hit rate, so do like to see that. And again, the main thing here is that matchup against Indiana. Points allowed is going to carry this line, 28th in terms of points allowed. And then assists allowed is not too much, 5th in assists allowed, which they don't give up a lot of assists. And that's not the reason I'm going to this. If you can get 3 for us, if you can get 4 for us, that'd be awesome. Anything more than that would just be kind of icing on the cake. So the main thing I'm going to look at here is that head-to-head matchup, and that's kind of what I've been building up to. And he dropped 42 on these guys back in February. So I think he can at least go out and get 30 for us tonight, chip in with 2 assists. That's all we'd really need. If he goes out and has one of those games where he's dropping 40, I think that'd be awesome for us. These are also both teams that are kind of needing to play well right now. Indiana slipped in the rankings a little bit in the East. In the West, the Warriors have been slipping a little bit. They don't want to, have what are they, potentially the 10th seed here. They want home court advantage if they get into that play-in tournament. So, yeah, 2 teams that are playing for something. That's what I like to see. And Curry's me the main guy here. But it's not just hit rate. It's not just matchups. It's not just what I think and reading into things. It's also going to be the odds over here. This is DG Fantasy. You can get 25% off your first month if you want to check it out using my link in the description. That will also get you a free month of the Discord, so kind of a win-win there. If you're someone that does this a lot, you need one of these tools. This is going to show you market value. It's not just NBA. It's not just PrizePicks. It's all these different apps. It's all the different sports. And it's just going to show you like, okay, here's PrizePicks line. PrizePicks is a fixed payout system. You can take advantage of that by looking at market value and seeing which are the best lines on PrizePicks right now. And it's also going to tell you why. So here's Curry's points and assists. They're saying, hey, probably take the over. We're giving it about a 52% or 52.87% chance to hit. And then why is that? Why isn't this a 50-50 line? Well, it's because FanDuel's already got this at 31.5. FanDuel's got this at 31.5, so the same, but it's a minus 146 to go over, which is ridiculously high to go over, or favored to go over. DraftKings already has this, and pretty much across the board already has this at 32.5. So that's the value what this tool does show you. So pretty much long-winded way of saying we're getting great market value here. And our last data point we like to go to is our projection model here. Now, I like to show you guys, I'm not going to hide anything from you. Me and the projection model are not going hand in hand today because we got Curry's points line right here, 27.0. They're projecting 25.19. I think Curry's going to have a great scoring game, and that translates to his points and assist line right here. Again, we see the books and other pick'em sites. They're already at 32.5, but RotoWire is projecting 29.71. So again, we don't always agree. When we do, it makes for a really, really good play. But again, don't want to hide anything from you guys. So if you're, someone that goes strictly off projection models, maybe you don't like this one. But Curry's looking good in all other fronts to me. And yeah, going to be riding with him for our first play. I got to plug it in here, though. Right here. All right, so move on to our next guy here. Got to pull him up. Make sure I got my cheat sheet right. I think it's going to be Zion. Just got to make sure. Yeah, Zion Williamson going to be going to his rebounds and assists. Big news here is Brandon Ingram is going to be out. Had a kind of a scary knee injury, if you saw that. He looks to be okay. I think like his bone bruise, maybe out a week or two. But people were saying ACL right when it happened, which is good to hear. That's nothing crazy like that. So let's go to Zion. Pull into his 12.5 rebounds and assists. Point Zion is absolutely a true thing. And without Ingram, I think he's going to handle the ball even just a little bit more. Now, the matchup against Miami is not my favorite, but we'll go ahead and see what Zion's been doing without Ingram especially. So let's go open up his outlier page. Not sure if I mentioned this before, but you can get a free week of outlier if you want to check that out. Using my link in the description. Can't really beat a free week. If I can find his line here. 12.5 right here. I think this is another one that the hit rate's not going to look amazing until we look a little bit deeper. Yeah, 40%, kind of similar to that Steph line. Only gone over this in 4 of the last 10 games. If you look at 2023 as a whole, too, it's way worse. 28th ranked. But again, point Zion, if you've heard that recently, it's because it is true. He's been handling the ball a lot more. And again, without Ingram, he's going to have a ton of usage. So the main thing here is no Ingram. So let's go take out Ingram right here. And we'll see it turns into a 50% hit rate. So a little bit better. When you look at the games, this is almost like a 70 or a 66% hit rate, 2 of 3, because this is like the first game of the season. They lost by 30 to the Warriors. And he played 29 minutes. He's projected to get 35 minutes, which is what he's been doing with Brandon Ingram out. In 2 of these games, he absolutely crushed. In the other game, he got 12. So that's pretty good. Houston's a pretty solid defense. So is Miami. And I think against Miami, again, I don't want to hide anything from you guys. Yeah, he did get this just the other day. I guess not just the other day, but back in February 23rd. And this was without Ingram. I don't know why I just took Ingram out, but this was without Ingram. So we got a data point without Ingram as well against this team specifically. So we had 16 against these guys. I do like to see that. The hit rate, again, not the best in the world when you look at the whole thing, but when you look at without Brandon Ingram, it does look a whole lot better. Matchup, again, not amazing. Not middle of the road matchup. Nothing too crazy on the good side. Nothing too crazy that would affect us on the negative side. But we do see, a nice head-to-head matchup here without Ingram where he crushed this line. So love to see that. This is another one where the odds are also really liking this. So let's go to Zion over here. Pull him up. Looks like they're getting a rebounds combo over for Zion and Bam Adebayo. Maybe look at that if you want to. But then we got his rebounds and assists right here, 12.5. They're giving it a 52.58% chance to hit. Again, why is this? FanDuel's got this at 12.5 at minus 136. Very much favored to go over. Yeah, DraftKings has this at minus 125. BetMGM has this at minus 125. Across the board, pretty much minus 125. So definitely favored to go over. So again, thinking about Brandon Ingram out of this game, thinking about what he's done to Miami without Brandon Ingram just the other day, I guess a month ago, maybe. Geez, that was a month ago. But yeah, I like the head-to-head, and the odds are in our favor as well. But another one where I don't think the projection model is going with us. Oh no, they are going with us. Okay, kind of a good sign. They're on Zion's under for everything, which is not the best to see, but it is good to see that they're on everything's under except for his rebounds, assists, and his rebounds. So they're slightly on the over here, 12.79. So the projection model is kind of thinking the same way I am. So everything kind of pointing in the right direction for Zion here. If this gets bumped to 13, you could play it, definitely just add some push potential. If this goes to 13.5, though, I'd definitely go off of it. But 12.5 for Zion, definitely really liking these first two guys. And yeah, it might be giveaway time. Let's do some giveaway, and then we'll jump into the next two, which are going to be first half plays and a first quarter play. But let's get into the giveaway. This was the video from last time. Again, 165 likes. Love to see that. 61 comments. Not a lot of those, but some of those are me replying to comments. So it's not going to be 61 total entries, but I'm pretty sure I just got to do this. Take the URL, go into random YouTube comment generator. Here we go. Plug that in. We want to filter duplicate users. No, you can't comment like 100 times and get 100 entries. That'd be nice though. And let's go to random names. Yeah, we'll show random names for 3 seconds. Let's do some quick math here. Get YouTube comments. So there was going to be, what's happening? Sorry, there was something wrong. Following code 5. All right, let's refresh the page here. I don't know what's going on. Let's do this again. The YouTube thing. Not buying premium. Solve. Let's get 10. Don't want to add theme colors. Let's get YouTube comments. There we go. All right, 46 unique comments. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's go to start for the winner. You will just have to DM me in the Discord or comment down below. I will find you. So it's going to be user C5, whatever that might be. And the Discord is going crazy. That is absolutely true. We'll talk about that right after this. But you're the winner, user C5 or CW5. I don't know. That's not something I can pronounce. I totally botched the last guy that won, so I apologize about that. But yeah, you're the winner, CW. So yeah, just DM me on Discord or comment something down below. Just say, hey, I won the last video, and I'll go ahead and get you a free month. But as we're talking about the Discord here, get in the Discord, guys. You're going to get access to all my plays. That is the biggest draw for a lot of people. Every play that I play, I'm going to post in the Discord here that you can be able to tail, or if you want, you can just pick and choose your favorites from what I'm taking. But also, I think the community aspect is one of the cooler parts of this community. A lot of people try to sell their picks, and yes, I technically am selling my picks here. But I really like the community aspect of it. People are always talking sports, talking props. We have a ton of laughs in here. We're going to win. If we're winning, it's awesome. We're celebrating for sure. When we're losing, we're pretty much cracking jokes. We all know this is a long-term game where we're not going to win every single day. But yeah, just getting here. It's awesome time. We're doing a bracket challenge, so I'm just going to give $50 to the winner of our bracket challenge. I think the guy Nail, I think his name's Nail, is winning our bracket challenge by like a ton. Almost has like a perfect bracket, maybe one wrong. But let's go find that real quick. We can go to the post your win section. People are always posting wins and stuff, obviously. Dude killing it. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, obviously we're getting wins. I want to go to the announcements maybe. Yeah, maybe that's where. Yeah, so we're doing a bracket challenge. This is our bracket challenge. You can't get any more. Obviously, those are closed. This is the past few days. That's 48 and 11 in individual plays the past 2 days. Yes, that's a very small sample size, but absolutely killing it the past few days, guys. So yeah, just get in here. Yes, we're going to win a lot. You get the community aspect. You can get in here for $20 a month. But if you don't want to do that, you can use one of the codes. And it's a good day to use a code because we got protected plays on PrizePicks. We got a protected play on Sleeper. I'll show you that in a second. But it's a good day to use one of these codes, guys. If you've been on the fence and you don't want to branch out, you've only been on one DFS platform for your entire life, it's a good way to do it. It's a good way to take advantage of these things. They're going to give you 100% deposit matches. They want our business. That's why they give these promos. There's really no catch to them. If you go on to PrizePicks, you're going to put $100 in. They give you $100 of welcome bonus. If you go to Sleeper, you want to put $500 in, you get $500 welcome bonus. If you want to put $10 in, they're going to give you a $10 welcome bonus. So that's the incentive right there. If you use my code, it's just a great way to support the channel. And if you support me, I'm going to give you guys a free month of the Discord. If you use 6 codes, you can get 6 months of the Discord. So definitely check it out. It's a good day to do it because PrizePicks, it's Flex Friday. If you don't know what Flex Friday is, you get a $20 protected play, meaning if you lose your play, it's just going to go back in. It's like you didn't even lose. You get a free play. If you win your play, obviously you're going to be able to celebrate that win and get those funds for the win. But also, it's a protected play on Sleeper, which doesn't happen. It might happen every week because we got one last week. So this might be a new thing on Sleeper, just another incentive for you guys to get on here. And I'm trying to find I think I did an announcement here, the little graphic. Yeah, right here. Protect play up to $20. Again, if you lose it, doesn't matter. If you win it, I think you can get up to 100x on these plays. Throw it into a play that you can get 100x, and it'd just be for fun. Go out there and win $2,000 or whatever it might be, or throw it into a two-man and kind of guarantee a nice $60 profit or whatever it might be. So again, they're always throwing incentives at you. It's definitely worth it to be on these other things, and it is a great way to support the channel. And also, if you're trying to get into Discord, this is an awesome way to do it. If you don't want to pay, go ahead and get a free month or 2 months or 6 months just by using one of my codes. So that's the Discord. Again, I do like to plug it, but it's a great time. It's a good community. We continue to grow, and I think you'll enjoy it if you're watching these videos. Let's go into our next few plays here. Last two on the board. I like to go to first half, first quarter, and I guess we'll go to the first quarter guy first. It's going to be Lou Dort. Gone to this so many times. At the beginning of the season, I went to it, and I remember he shot like 5 threes. That's what he's going to do. He's going to shoot threes in the quarter. If you watch this game, the only time he's going to make this line is if he hits a corner three, if he hits a three or whatever it might be. But the good thing is he's going to shoot like 3 of them. So Lou Dort, 2.5, just has to knock down a 3 for us. Let's go to his outlier page, kind of check out what he's been doing. Let's go to Dort. And then right here, we can see a whole lot of greens. That's great hit rate. 80% of the last 5, 90% of the last 10, 80% of the last 20. Head-to-head is 100% as well, and 71% hit rate on the entire year. Really not even sure why this is on PrizePicks right now. I think I did go to it one time where he didn't hit, which is unfortunate, but he's been absolutely hitting this at a very consistent rate. And on top of that, he's playing Toronto with one of the worst defenses I've ever seen on paper. Don't have to worry about the blowout because this is going to be the first quarter. But yeah, really, really liking this one. So again, you see it, like I just said, if he gets over it, it's usually him hitting a 3. But the good thing is he typically takes about 3 of them. You just got to knock one of them down. So obviously the hit rate's incredible. Last 2023 as a whole, you can see a ton of these games he just has 3. But if he goes out there, I think this game he might have not even hit a 3, which is interesting to see. But maybe got 2 buckets and a free throw. So he can do it in a few different ways. But again, you're kind of just waiting for that 3. The matchup here is extremely, extremely good. I can't literally show you the odds just because it doesn't show us odds over here. But I did go ahead and show you on. Oh, no, I didn't do it here. I can actually show you the odds on OddsJam. If you want to check out OddsJam, you can get a free month. Not a free month. That'd be awesome. You get a free week trial of OddsJam if you want to check that out. OddsJam is very much focused on sports betting in general. So if you're not on DFS or maybe you don't have DFS, if you're on like sportsbook betting, definitely check out OddsJam. They have a ton of tools. Let's go to quarter. I hate doing these videos where I can't cut because I end up mumbling and taking forever to do things. Let's go to first quarter points for Lou Dort. Let's go find our boy. He'll be able to show us the entire market, how many books have this, and where his line is in terms of market value on any specific line. Doesn't matter if it's a March Madness game. It doesn't matter if it's whatever other game. Doesn't matter if it's player prop or whatever it might be. But yeah, long-winded way of getting there. But the odds are on the over here. Average odds is minus 119 on the over. Average odds is minus 114 on the under. So it is favored. That's the only thing I can really show you. I guess I could go to his full game if they think he's going to score more than that in his full game. Rebounds, points. So there we go. So we can see his points are on the over there. So that's good to see. But yeah, Lou Dort, first quarter points, looking like a very good play for us. Again, something I've gone to a bunch of times. I think literally I went to both of these games eventually with those two. So Dort's definitely burned me, but I think he's going to do it for us today. And then our last play is going to be a first half play. Another guy I've gone to a million times this season. He's hit for me. He's missed for me. But I'm going to go to D'Angelo Russell here at 13.5. Ooh, okay, got bumped up. It was at 13.5 PRA. That's where we got it in the Discord. 14.5, probably going to stay off of it. But I do want to show you that he had been killing that line. The only thing here is LeBron James is a technical game time decision here. I think like a true game time decision is what I mean to say. So if we go here and we go to our Lakers, LeBron is a game time decision. He's always a game time decision. But if he eventually does go out and sit one of these games, D'Lo gets a huge boost in assists and points and all those different things. I think the last time LeBron actually sat a game, D'Lo went for like 45 and 11. So yeah, really liking this play. If you want to go to it, you can. I wanted to show you guys the home game specifically that he's gone to this. 58% of the season he's gone over this. The last 20 games, it's an 80% hit rate. If you want to look at 2023 as a whole and look at home games, I don't even know how many games this is in a row, but he's gotten there a ton of these games. It would have been a miss for you guys if you do it at 14.5 on this game and this game, but still a pretty solid hit rate. And against Philadelphia, without Joel Embiid, I've been talking about this for a while now. Their defense is not as good as it has been with Embiid. Obviously, that just makes sense. But yeah, D'Lo should have a decent day. Again, playing at home gets that extra boost. Not too much I can show you in terms of market value or anything like that. But again, maybe I'll show you they think he's going to have a good game in general. I don't even think they do. No, they typically do. Fantasy score, points, whatever it might be. They're at 50-50. So I think it's going to be good. The hit rates are awesome. These are ones that I like to go to a lot. Dort in the first quarter and D'Lo in the first half. It is good to see that it's trending in the right direction. This has already gotten bumped. But again, if you don't want to play the bump, I don't blame you. But yeah, sorry about bumbling through this. This is just going to happen if we do these giveaways. You know, I have to be able to keep the integrity unless you guys just trust me, which I don't know why I would rig this anyway. But yeah, that's going to be it. 4 plays for you. Steph Curry over 31.5 points and assists. Zion over 12.5 rebounds and assists. Lou Dort over 2.5 first quarter points. And then D'Lo over 14.5 PRA. Again, this one got bumped. It was at 13.5. If you want to play that bump, that is up to you. I showed you the hit rates and everything like that. And he's at home playing a team that doesn't have the best defense without Joel Embiid. So that will do it. So congratulations to this guy. Remember, DM me or in the Discord or just hit me up in the comments down below. I will get you that free month. And again, if we get this to 150 likes, you'll get another chance to get a free month of the Discord. So go ahead and like this video. You know, people might be watching March Madness. Not sure how good this video is going to do. But if it gets to 150 likes, you better believe I'll be giving out that free month. So that will do it. Again, I'll see you guys in the Discord. Or if you're not in there, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.